welcome to a spectacular short 20-minute session in our 20-minute learning bite series. Today, the session is stepping out of the comfort zone. How can we all step out of the comfort zone and become more successful? And that's the reason why we're here together. I welcome you all to this wonderful intervention, and I thank you for taking time out for being a part of this short video session. Now, I want to share with you a story. You know, my dear friends, every single day in a jungle, when the sun goes up in the sky, a tiger tells itself, if I don't run as fast as I can today, I'm going to die of hunger. And moves itself out of that little den where it's comfortably sleeping and goes hunting. The same morning, a deer tells itself, if I don't run today as fast as I can, I'm going to get killed by the tiger. So the deer also drags himself out from that wonderful sleepy state and runs as fast as he can and finds a comfortable place, finds a good place where he could hide himself. Tiger or a deer, moving out, stepping out is important. Ladies and gentlemen, moving out, stepping out from your ease, from your comfortable state is called comfort zone. And great leaders like yourself, we decide to make a move and we come out of the comfort zone because we want to become very successful. So comfort zone is a state. It's a state where one feels safe and at ease. You know, and we all have our own comfort zone, right? So we like watching TV. And we are, watching TV late and we're having a wonderful time. That's our comfort zone. We are sleeping late in the evening and we are getting up even late in the early morning next day. And that's our comfort zone. We have a lot of aimless internet browsing these days. We're checking a lot of Kit Kat videos with some Tic Tac, Kit Kat, all of that. We spend a lot of time watching aimlessly, browsing internet aimlessly, eating popcorns and having cold drinks, and we spend a lot of time not sticking to our planned day, because that state we feel safe and we feel at ease. That, my friend, is your comfort zone and my comfort zone. Now, why is it important for us to move out of the comfort zone? Let me tell you, my dear friends, you know what? You and I, we all know, we've seen everybody in this world wants to grow and become more and more successful. You want to grow and become more successful because success belongs to those people who step out and live out of the comfort zone. But we just don't do that. Let me give an example. Every time you see a membership board right outside gym, you'll see membership open. Because the membership is always open and people in the gym, they know whoever wants to take a membership will take a membership, will come continuously for a few days, maybe a day or 2 days, maybe a week sometimes, and then they're going to get back in the comfort zone and they will not come further to the gym for their exercise because they've gone into their comfort zone. So therefore, always the membership is always open in the gym. And you know what? We always, the moment we think of getting into a gym, suddenly a sports person in us, a new avatar comes out. And we become like a PV Sandhu. It's like, wow, I'm going to go to gym tomorrow. So we spend a lot of money buying our sports apparels and gym wear and shoes and watches and t-shirt and the gym bag, the gym bottle and a special deo, right? And we all know that we all have done that. You've done that, I've done that, we all have done that. And then we realize this is not working out. So what we do is we buy a very expensive gym at home called treadmill. And then treadmill after a while is used for something that you can't even imagine. And of course, we all have seen that though, for drying clothes. Such an expensive device for drying clothes. And this is our comfort zone that actually prevents us from doing things that we have to do in our life. And therefore, it is important for us to move out of our comfort zone because success belongs to those people who step out of the comfort zone. You grow when you are out of the comfort zone. You can't get the physique that you want by being at home with the physique that you already have. If you want to change your physique, you have to go out. And when you're stepping out of the comfort zone, we've seen people discover a lot of latent talents, a lot of talents that they have, but they never explored those talents. So I had run a small club, which is called a public speaking club. And once a lady got her husband, and husband came just to drop, and he was there. He had no desires to speak and learn public speaking. But after he was a part of the club, he became such a great speaker. And he came up to me and said, you know what? I said, what? I never knew I could be such a great speaker. and he had discovered a great speaker in himself that was a great talent because he came out of the comfort zone and did something spectacular. You build good relationship with people when you're out of the comfort zone. You meet a lot of new people. That makes you more wiser because you see world from different perspectives. You truly become massively successful in every way because you move out of the comfort zone. So it's really essential to operate and live out of your and my comfort zone. And therefore today, I'm going to give you ideas that will help you move out of the comfort zone so that you can become very successful. All right. And I'm going to give you 4 powerful ideas to step out of your comfort zone. If you're liking the session, give me a thumbs up. And there is a comment box on your screen. Use that comment box to write that. And I'm sure you got some notepads and pen ready. And I always tell people, if planned well, it is half done. So please plan certain things with me as we are talking together. All right, let me share with you the first and the most important, amazing tool on how you could come out of your comfort zone. And this comes from my own personal experience. My friend, this is experience of my skydiving. And I want to tell you how it happens is there's a small plane and you have to make a queue and to get into the plane. And with you, there's a coach. If you're diving for the first time, there's a coach. My coach was Roger. So Roger and I, we boarded the plane together and we started flying up. And we were like strapped together tightly, because he's going to fly with me, we're going to fly together. We're all completely wonderfully strapped together. And then the flight reaches a decent height. And I asked the pilot, why is it time to jump? He says, no, we're just 5,000 feet. We're going to go 16,000 feet. I said, whoa. And then he pulled some gears and we started roaring, ah. And I saw a lot of people right there and they were all, some people were excited, some were very scared, and a few of them were puking because they couldn't stand that and they were extremely scared. They said, we can't do it. And the very next minute, the pilot raises the thumbs and says, it's time to go. Me and Roger, my coach, were the first one at the gate to jump out. Roger is right there, and Roger says, I'm going to count to 3. We jump at 3. I said, cool. He said 1, he said 2, he said 3. Zoom! And there we go. We jumped off. We jumped off in that massive, gigantic, fantastic sky. And we are going down to the land at a speed of 250 kilometers an hour. And I could barely breathe because you had so much of air coming and striking your face. And, my face was like, as you see in the picture right now. And then I was having a great time. I was like a bird flying up in the sky. I was living my life. It was amazing. And then right after, when we were landing, we landed. And Roger said, so how was it? I said, great. And I said, I want to do it one more time, so I was really excited. It was amazing, amazing experience. Now, coming back, what's the learning from this thing that I take home? Well, my learning is, remember I told you, we were standing at the exit of the flight, and Roger said, I'm going to count to 3. When you reach 3, you jump together with me. I said, okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, we jumped off. If he would have said, I'm going to count to 10, I would have probably felt more scared. And maybe I would have decided not to jump that very moment because I saw people not jumping. I saw people deciding not to take this up. Because the moment you exceed 3 seconds, your logical brain starts working. And that's the reason why we stop. We don't get up in the morning when the first time the mobile buzzes. We give a snooze button, go off to sleep, like come slack. And we have a time at 7 o'clock to go cycling. We don't go because, okay, let me sleep for some more time. The idea strikes your mind. And if you delay, if you stay with that idea for more than 3 seconds, the chances are your logical mind will find different reasons why you should not do that activity. And therefore, my kind submission to you is, if you want to be a champion who wants to step out of the comfort zone, you must decide to go in 3 seconds. The first 3 seconds is the key. All right. But remember, this applies to exercise, running, jumping, and doing any organized thing. It doesn't apply to this, like buying a house in 3 seconds. You can't do that, right? Buying a car in 3 seconds or getting married in 3 seconds. You can't do that. So this applies focused on those daily things which are must and which have to be done together. All right. So my first submission to you is take a decision and do it in 3 seconds, called the 3-second rule. Take action in 3 seconds. That's the first rule on how you can step out and have a great, spectacular life. Are you excited for the second one? All right. You're excited. I know that. Sure. My second very interesting tool is this. Listen. Success breeds success. Success breeds success. You are successful in many ways. Remember the time when you won your first luxury car, first time you had a lovely luxury car you won, or you purchased that car? Remember first time you bought a home with your hard-earned money, you worked pretty hard? Remember your first certificate? Remember your first job after clearing all those interviews? You finally made it, Remember your first promotion? Yeah. Remember the first time you won a basketball tournament, a wonderful, ball just given to you like a nice trophy? First time you did something really spectacular, you climbed the mountain, the first time, you remember the picture? I want you to create a success board for yourself and place the success board right in front of your visual eye, your eyes in your bedroom. The first thing you should see is this. When you see your success board, you feel charged up. Yes, if I can do this, I can do this as well. And you jump yourself out, you push yourself out to do all of those things. So one great quality of great leaders who always live out of comfort zone is this. They always make sure they have a success board and they put the success board right before their eyes so that they inspire themselves every day without fail. Now, that is number 2. The first one is 3-second rule, take action in 3 seconds. The second one is make sure you have a success board right before your eyes, right there in your bedroom. I'm going to give you the third and a very practical tool that you can try to stay out of the comfort zone. And the third one is this. Now, you know what? You would have seen it's much easier to go cycling when you have someone with you. It's much easier to go to a gym when there's someone to remind you. It's much easier to do something, let's say go and play basketball when you have somebody calling you in the morning. That's called the companion power. Or what? Yes, companion power. Companion power motivates you and puts you in that task. Let's say you get up in the morning, you don't feel like going to the gym, but you get a call from your companions. Hey, are you ready? Yeah. Just getting there in 2 minutes. Because companion power is so damn powerful. Peer pressure is awesome. So capitalize on companion power. And I like cycling, so I'm part of the cycling group. Sometimes I don't feel like going cycling, but these guys call me and I have to be there. So I enjoy that. It's called companion power. Join that active group. Don't do it alone. Be a part of the group and the group will motivate you to do all of that. All right. So we learned 3 awesome tools right now on how you could be extraordinary and how you could be out of your comfort zone. Let's revise. The first one we learned today is the 3-second rule. Take action in 3 seconds. Yes. The second one is broadcast your success. Create a success board for yourself. All your accomplishments right before your eyes. And the third one that we learned today is capitalize on companion power. Join that active group. That's the third thing. Are you ready for the fourth one? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I'm going to give you the fourth one right now. This comes with a very interesting story, one of my very favorite stories, guys. Now, you know what? We all like watching cricket. I'm going to take you back. Winters of 1989, India versus Pakistan, Sialkot, Pakistan, test match going on. And this was one such test match where India was not playing good. In fact, 4 of our key cricketers, right from Sanjay Manjrekar to Ravi Shastri, Azharuddin, were sent to the pavilion, and we had scored a total of less than 40 runs. We were in a very, very, very bad shape. And all eyes were on us. These guys should do something good. Expectation of the whole country was, come on, let's do something. And there comes the fifth player, fuzzy hair, short guy with his bat, gets to the pitch. And when he arrives there, he notices, and we all know that Pakistanis are blessed with amazing bowlers, Waqar Yunus and Wasim Akram. Waqar Yunus that day was playing his best game. He was throwing bouncers and very strong, amazing, high-intensity bowling. It was awesome. The ball average speed was 100 kilometers an hour. So this guy is holding his bat and he's right there. The first ball goes all the way, zook, literally just kind of goes next to his ears and goes flying. And he couldn't even notice the ball, but he's focused, he's ready with his bat, and he's waiting for the second ball. There comes the second one, comes flying all the way. The ball, instead of hitting his bat, unfortunately hits his nose. And his nose gets badly hit. Imagine the impact. 100 kilometers an hour, ball goes and hits the nose. He falls down like a bag of potatoes, boom. The physio of the Indian cricket team goes straight to the pitch to help him. They shake him, they move him. And he's bleeding profusely. His face, His hands, his gloves, his t-shirt, everything is stained with blood. His partner was Sidhu. He says, go get yourself treated, get some medicines. The physio insists, but this boy is not ready to give up. You know what he does, my dear friends? He picks up the bat and he rises with that bleeding nose and says, "Mai khelega. I will play. I will play." And that's the fourth most important quality of people who live out of the comfort zone. It's called the Mai Khelega attitude. And ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the legend, our own Sachin Tendulkar. In the Mai Khelega attitude, I will play come what may. Friends, this is about perseverance. Perseverance is despite difficulties, you move. You go despite difficulties. Even if you decide not to, your body says no, but you are, despite difficulties, constantly working on that without fail. And when you continuously keep on putting efforts without fail, despite difficulties, you become the next great legend. So today, we all have great respect for Sachin Tendulkar because that was the day where a sports person became a legend, right? Where a cricket player became a hero, yeah? Because of that one attitude called Mai Khelega attitude, I will play. So the fourth quality of a superstar, of a champion who always lives out of the comfort zone, steps out of the comfort zone, is called perseverance. All right, let's revise together. First we learned today is called the 3-second rule. The second one we learned today is called the success board, broadcast the success board. The third, my dear friends, yes, number 3 is companion power. And the fourth is Mai Khelega, perseverance has got no substitute. Despite difficulties, you go. It's raining, you go. It's crazy, stormy, you go to the gym, right? Yes, it's your chance. And when you inspire people, everybody's inspired. So one great champion inspires other great champions. All right? Now listen, your life and my life, we all know it is very, very important for us to really work on this. Now, who's going to work on this? Friends, when I would go to the gym last year, I had somebody who would, very, very known personality would come to a gym, a film star kind of a guy. And before he would come, I would see a lot of people moving in with him. And then he would come later. And then he would have that VIP kind of a entry when he would get into the gym. And then when he would be inside the gym, I would see somebody's holding, towels for him. Somebody has got different jars. And people getting different jars. One has a mango shake for him. One carries some fresh lime. One carries something else, and blah, blah. And I noticed, despite of the fact this guy is a star and he's got a lot of people around him, but he has to do his dumbbells himself. He has to do his own push-ups. He has to do his pull-ups. He has to do his weight exercise. He has to do his cardio. No one in this world will exercise on your behalf. No one in this world will take you out of the comfort zone, but you. It is your responsibility to stay out of the comfort zone. So keep on trying these 4 amazing ideas and stay out of the comfort zone, stay happy, stay successful, and create massive success in your life. And I'm always there to help you further in your life. My dear champions, a lot of you wanted to connect with me. It is very simple to connect with me. All you have to do is just go to linkedin.com and type Ashish Singh Star Consulting, enter, and you'll find me right there. Leave your comments and tell me how you found this one. Also leave a comment in the chat box today. I'm sure you had a great time. I had a lovely time speaking to you. I wish you lots of happiness, lots of success, and thank you very much once again for being a part of this 20-minute learning bite. God bless you. Have a fabulous evening ahead. Thank you very, very much.
Ashish ji, it was a great learning.
Ashish, you were as amazing as ever. Very, very, very interesting and focused workshop.
Ashish is my mentor also, and a lot of things I learned from him. Yeah, and he has a lot to give every time he is a human charger.
Thank you so much, Ashish. Never thought a virtual session can be so interactive. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Ashish.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ashish. Thank you very much for a wonderful session.